Welcome to the 2011 Mike Wagner Heritage Awards. These awards are named after former City Councillor Mike Wagner, who was a strong advocate for heritage, culture, and the arts, and who served as a long-time chair of the Heritage Kitchener Committee. Established in 1997, these awards recognize the efforts of individuals, businesses, and organizations that have contributed to the conservation of Kitchener's cultural heritage. The 2011 Mike Wagner Heritage Awards honor the efforts of owners, architects, consultants, and contractors who have contributed to the conservation of Kitchener's cultural heritage, our heritage for future generations.
The individual contributions to the Field of Heritage Conservation Award recognizes individuals, businesses, organizations, or institutions who have made exceptional and/or long-lasting contributions to the conservation of Kitchener's cultural heritage resources. Niall Eby and Audrey Becker. Niall Eby and Audrey Becker are direct descendants of Jacob and Michael Donenworth. Jacob Donenworth purchased the land in 1843 and later sold the land to his son, Michael Donenworth, in 1853. Michael built a Waterloo County, Georgian stone farmhouse in 1856. The farmhouse remained in the Donenworth family for 130 years. The personal decisions and actions of Niall Eby and Audrey Becker contributed to the conservation of a valued cultural heritage resource for the benefit of future generations. The result is the conservation and integration of the rehabilitated farmhouse within the Eby Estates community.
The Rehabilitation Adaptive Reuse Award recognizes projects that involve the sensitive adaptation of a cultural heritage resource or of an individual heritage attribute for a continuing or compatible contemporary use while protecting its heritage value. Donenworth Farmhouse, 397 Gravel Ridge Trail. Built circa 1856 by Michael Donenworth. The farmhouse features the Waterloo County Georgian architectural style. The residence features stone construction, a side gabled roof with return eaves, an off-centered front entrance with porch, and 6/6 hung windows. The conservation of the farmhouse involved the relocation of the 400-ton farmhouse to a new site within the Eby Estates community, and the rehabilitation of the farmhouse following the July 8, 2007 fire, which destroyed the roof and interior wood structure. The farmhouse was rehabilitated by repairing the stone walls, reconstructing the side gable roof with return eaves, fascia, and molded cornice, installing new wood doors and windows, reconstructing the front and rear veranda, reconstructing the end chimneys, and constructing a compatible one-story addition with attached two-car garage. The result is a rehabilitation project that has brought new life to the 1856 farmhouse.
The Tannery, 151 Charles Street West. The Lang Tanning Company was founded in 1848 by Reinhold Lang. The Lang family members were prominent local industrialists whose cultural and political leadership established Berlin, now Kitchener, as an important urban center of industrial activity in southern Ontario. The company was the first major industry in Berlin, now Kitchener, and it became the largest sole leather producer in the British Empire. The tannery is comprised of a complex of interconnected buildings on the block bounded by Charles, Francis, Joseph, and Victoria Streets. The majority of the buildings were constructed between 1896 and 1917, with significant alterations and additions between 1917 and 1925. The tannery buildings are good examples of vernacular industrial architecture. Simple brick detailing and durable finishes demonstrate the functional and industrial history of the complex. The rehabilitation of the tannery involved the repointing of deteriorated masonry joints, the replacement of deteriorated bricks, roof repairs, the repair of existing windows on the buildings located on Francis Street, and the installation of new windows of complementary design on all other buildings, the installation of new doors and windows on the main floor of all buildings, the demolition of the one-story building at the corner of Charles Street and Victoria Street, the selective demolition of infill buildings, and the construction of compatible infill additions throughout the site. The result is a rehabilitation and adaptive reuse project that has brought new life to the tannery.